Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Lori B from Lori B Pottery, and I'm here in Napa, California. I'm trying something a little different. It's really hot in my garage because I had the kiln going, and it's now cool enough to open, and I took a little peek and I'm really excited about it. There's some really, from what I can see, beautiful things in here. I tried the ever elusive Cordovan birch flux combo. Thank you, Kim Unseth. And I think I've tried it once or maybe twice before. Total failure, but I think it worked. It looks like it worked so far. Anyways, I don't know if there's going to be enough light because I have natural light coming in. Oh, thank goodness, a little bit of a breeze. Hopefully it'll be okay. You might be able to, no, you still can't see. And oh, I've got a couple of peacock bowls. I have a big peacock bowl and I have a little peacock bowl. And oh, I am some new glazes. I'm very excited about this kiln unload. Okay, so where do we start? Where do we start? Let's, ooh. I think I'm gonna be able to save it because of my advancer shelf, but man, did that run, and I did not put a cookie underneath it. This is an oil bottle. I did some slip casting on it. This is Himalayan sea salt on the bottom. It goes to probably like here, bottom half. And then that is by Mayco, and this is a Spectrum Soft Aqua, and I overlapped it a little bit. And so I've got 3 coats and 3 coats. And in the inside, I've got Coyote Honeydew. Just because I don't really know what to do with it. I like Amaco's Honeydew better. Yeah, this is what it does. It's very strange, but I'm sure I'll be able to grind that. But I like the way it turned out. It's, yeah, it's very pretty. I got this crick in my arm. I've been working out at the gym, and it's so funny. We go to do something good and take care of ourselves. I'm working out at the gym. My second week going consistently doing the machines. It's called the e-gym. It's a big regular gym, but they have an e-gym component to it, and it's all sort of computerized, and I love it, but I'm in pain. Not necessarily good pain. Okay, I'm looking at the Cordovan birch mug. It's on the top shelf, so you don't have to wait until the end, but you gotta wait until the end of this shelf. Okay. Oh no. Well, it's superficial. I'm just showing you a little or big crack. I guess I'm gonna refire it, put some glaze in there, because it's definitely superficial, but I won't be able to sell it, but I think I wanna keep it. So it ran a little bit. Again, that's easy fix, like nothing. These are 2 new Coyote glazes for me. First of all, on the inside, I've got Sun Shower. I've got Amaco's, I believe. I'll correct if I have it wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did Sun Shower. It was either Sun Shower or Sunbeam by Amaco Flux Glaze, covered in rose quartz by Mayco. 2 quarts of rose quartz. I don't know. I just thought it'd be interesting, and you know what? It very much is. Like, I would do that on the outside. But these are 2 new Coyote glazes. Thank you, Audrey from Audrey Berm Studio. No, Audrey Berm from Audrey Lynn Studio. This is Rhubarb. This is Rhubarb by Coyote, and I did 3 coats, and then I did Gunmetal Green that, you know, I've always wanted to get it. It's always so expensive, but I did get it at a pretty good price. It was on sale or something. I was able to get it, so I'm like, okay, I'm biting the bullet. I love that combination. So that is beautiful. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to fix that, but it is very much superficial. It doesn't go to the bottom there. It doesn't go through. This might be the mug. There was a mug. I'm hoping this is the one. It wasn't another one, but it feels like it was in a different place. This might have been it, where it was cracked, like cracked open, wide open when it was in greenware. Not bone dry, but almost. And I just threw some vinegar in there and I mushed it all together, and I you know, scored it and did all the things. This might be that mug. So why am I putting things over here? I'm gonna put them over here. Okay, this is not glazed. Why is this not glazed? I'll tell you why it's not glazed. Because I'm gonna glaze this with a jungle gem and I'm gonna put it in the bisque fire. But you know what's really interesting? I kind of love it like this. This is a Kentucky Mudworks glaze called Tortuga. And you may have seen me use it before. I've only used it a couple of times before. But you know what? I'm actually kind of liking the raw clay. But I'm gonna put the jungle gem on it. Maybe I'll just put it on the ridge, on the rim, on the edge, on the top. Nice little bowl though. I like the bowl, so 3 coats of Kentucky Mudworks Tortuga. It's beautiful. I think it, well, I know it is not speckled. What you're seeing is the Speckled Buff by Laguna. That's the clay body. And what you're gonna see is either Speckled Buff by Laguna or Be Mixed with Grog. I am out of my Be Mixed with Grog. There might be some leftover pieces here and there, but I have no more for now. I'm gonna get more, but in the meantime, I'm gonna whip out either my dragon fruit that I haven't used in a long time. I've got 50 pounds of dragon fruit light, and I've got 50 pounds of dragon fruit that I've been sort of like hoarding and holding on to that I can't wait to open up. But I also have some Be Mixed with Speckles that, you know, I love that glaze so much. Okay, this is an unintentional watermelon bowl. I did not mean for this to be a watermelon bowl, but it is. I know this is Chun Plum. You know what? I'm pretty positive. No, I'm absolutely positive. This is Chun Plum, and in here, you see those colors? That Chun Plum is by Amaco. I did 3 coats, and that circle right there, I did it on the rim, and I did it right there. I just did a circle. Guess that jungle gem? You'll never guess. You might guess. If you know me, you'll guess, but not by what it looks like. It's mixed melon. Isn't that crazy? And this is Spectrum's Cactus. I did 2 coats of Spectrum's Cactus. I always do only 2 coats. This is on Speckled Buff. And then I did the top I did with Olive Float, Mayco's Olive Float. I did 2 coats, and I may have put a little bit of mixed melon on there too. Or I may not, but I know it's Cactus and Olive Float, maybe with a little mixed melon, but there's definitely Chun Plum and mixed melon in the middle. And it is very much, but not intentionally, a watermelon mug. I'm like, where are my eyes looking? If I'm looking here, I think, hopefully I'm looking at you. I hope so. Oh my God, that is so cool. I swear to you, I didn't do that on purpose. Okay. Of course, we have some 16600 mugs in here. Okay, this, not a runner at all. Okay, this is gorgeous. A couple of people have talked about Aurora Breeze. This is Amaco's Aurora Breeze Flux. I have used it before and I've loved it, but who was talking about it? I want to say Carlin from May Blossom, I believe, pretty sure. And there's a neighbor across the street. And also Sarah from 3 Little Potters has talked about it. It is so beautiful all by itself. Okay, this is not just Aurora Breeze. This is eggplant, Mayco's eggplant. No pinholes. So I've got 3 coats in the middle, and I did put a little eggplant on the handle above the Aurora Breeze. This is slip casted. I love this mug. It's beautiful. I adore this mug. A lot. Okay. I just thought I'd tell you how much I love that mug. This is a fun one. This is fun. Now, you're probably wondering, what kind of clay is that, Lori? You know, desperation calls for desperate measures. This is Speckled Buff. But it felt to me like there might have been a little bit of a superficial crack. So I'm going to have to definitely test this for vitrification, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. It was just very, very thin. So I just put like 4 coats of Terracotta On Go by Mayco on the bottom. I also wanted to see what it would look like. And I kind of like this idea of the terracotta. So we've got Mayco Pink Gloss on the inside, and we've got ink blots Jungle Gems on the inside. I'm kind of loving the pink gloss with the ink spots. The wind is blowing my my phone. This is 2 coats of snow, Amaco snow. This is a 16600 mug. 2 coats of Amaco snow all over. I've got poppy fields on the bottom. I guess we always have to say Nat from Mud Magic every time we say poppy fields. It's her glaze. So I've got 2 coats of that, and then I've got 2 coats of ink spots that I overlapped a little bit. I've done that before, but I've never done it on the snow, so it definitely shows up more. It's just really fun. I love the middle. That's a fun mug. And it actually feels really good to hold too. Okay, I'm looking at my birch cork van. I'm so excited about it. Okay, this is an oldie but a goodie. And again, the ancient copper, it's okay, but it's not as coppery as I would like. So we've got 3 coats of Amaco's Ancient Copper on Speckled Buff, and then 3 coats of Amaryllis by Mayco. And then on the inside, I have Amaco's Sun Shower Flux. And I just love that combination. It's another 16600. I had one like this that I sold at the market this past weekend. It was more of a dented one. This one is more, I curved it up a little bit. It's a little swirly. I always feel like I need to have some kind of swirl or dent or something. I guess the straight up is okay, but I do love something to hold on to. So anyways, I sold one that was similar to this that I loved so much to a sweet little girl that she wanted to give it to her dad. So I don't know if they're watching, but if they are, hey, I hope your dad liked it. So anyways, I'll be making more of those because I love it so much. I do have some indicator hearts, and I'm going to show you because, uh-oh, why am I missing one? Oh, I'm not. I just didn't find it. This is Mayco's Matte Black, and I've seen Kim and Todd use this from Unseth, and I just kind of had to get it. It looks very different, I think, than the On Gobe. The On Gobe is nice because you can put it all over, but I really like this, and I already have some really cool combinations, not just in my head, but written down, because I got a lot of new glazes in the past couple weeks. I'm not actually proud to say, but I am putting a hold on it. I'm putting a hold on my buying until the end of August. I made a pact with myself and a friend. So that is Mayco's Matte Black. This is the Gunmetal Green from Coyote. This is on, I'll have to Dremel that a little bit. These are indicator hearts, so this is for their bottles. This is on the B Mix with Grog. This is on Spectrum's, not Spectrum's, I'm sorry, Laguna's Speckled Buff. So they're a little different for sure. And then last but not least, nope, I got one more. Autumn Purple, and I actually do have a bowl there, but it didn't make the kiln. It just didn't have enough room. So this is Autumn Purple by Spectrum, and they look almost identical. Speckled Buff, B Mix with Grog, pretty much identical. I did an interesting combination. It'll be interesting to see it when I glaze it next time. And then I have rhubarb. So rhubarb is very different on the white clay body as opposed to the dark clay body. I really love it on the dark clay body. Okay, that's it for my indicator hearts. You know, had a little left over. Okay, I have a couple of these trays that I've been making when I have extra clay for 16600. And I love this, I love the roller. I printed it off my 3D one, but I also love the combination. It is just some Albany Slip Brown wiped back with, Albany Slip Brown is Amaco with 2 coats of Celadon Poppy. I love Poppy. I think it's my favorite Celadon, at least right now. So there's the Poppy. Okay, we're getting closer. After this mug, okay, so on this top shelf, we got the best things. By the way, I have 2 giant bowls underneath. So that may be all I have, pretty much, or just 2 big giant bowls, you know, kind of in Lindy Lou fashion. One of them is peacock, and one of them is not. It's just one glaze and some terracotta. Okay, this one is another silk screen. So I have been having fun with the silk screens. So that is a silk screen. I used 1, 2, 3. I used 4 different silk screens, and I used probably 4 different Amaco inks. It's got Deep Fire Brick by Amaco in the inside, about 3 coats, And I just did Mayco zinc-free clear on the outside. I usually use a little bit of a Celadon. Sometimes it'll be mixing clear or mixing clear mixed with a little bit of something, but I just did the Mayco clear. And you know, the clay body kind of speaks for itself. It's beautiful. So I like that mug. I'm happy with that mug. Okay. We got a little peacock bowl here. This is just sandstone. This is on speckled buff. By the way, I did this cordovan. I don't know if anybody's tried it on a speckled buff before, but you're gonna see what it looks like. I was just admiring it. Okay. My neighbor. Okay, here we go. Well, I have a picture. I'll put it up here. So we've got the flux, light flux that I just put in a bottle, and I just, made the designs. And, I know do W's use, I just make designs. And then all of the colors are by Stroke and Coat. One of them is speckled tutu tango. That's where you see the red. And then I have 3 blues. I want to say My Blue Heaven, Blue Yonder, and there's another blue, Blue Isle. That's it. Those are the Stroke and Coats I used. So, and then I just covered it with 2 coats of sandstone by Mayco. I love this. It looks like cork to me. And cork is something that's pretty popular here in Napa. So I just want to keep all of these things. Okay, here we go. Dun, dun, da, bum, 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 bum. Let's do a little drum roll. Now, no pinholes, no cracks. We got close. Now, does it look like Kim's? No. But you know what? That's okay. Look at how toasty it is over here. Oh, we always love it when it gets nice and toasty. Look at the handle. Okay, here's how I did it. I got an itch on my nose. Hold on a second. I did the inside. I know Kim doesn't do the inside. I'm glad I did the inside because the inside, I think, turned out even better than the outside. Okay, so Kim puts cordovan on before the birch. I know Linda from Lindy Lou does the birch and then the cordovan. So like, which one do you do? I've tried the birch and the cordovan. It did not work for me. So I thought I was going to try it the other way around. What I did is I did birch. I did cordovan, 2 coats all over, all over till here. And then I did 2 coats of the birch all over. But I did put it in a little thicker in some places. And then I did the swooshes of the light flux, and I did that on the inside too. But then, and you can see it, I did a couple little swooshes of cordovan on top of it. So I love it. Oh my God, I love it. My neighbor. Okay, I get distracted. Anyways, yeah. I kind of like that one a lot. Okay, so I think I just have 2 more pieces, and I think they're just the 2 big giant bowls. Let's see. Make sure there's no post. It's the one that's just one glaze, so it's maybe a little boring or disappointing. But we'll see. I'll be happy if there's no cracks. I don't see any cracks. It's pretty. It's pretty. Maybe I went a little heavy on it. Okay. So this is it, right? We've got this, and then we've got one more. Oh, but I will tell you what no, not this one, the next one. The next one may be a disaster. Okay, so I'll wipe off the alumina hydrate. This is the terracotta. And this is on Be Mixed with Grog. So this is a big giant, I wasn't even sure it was gonna fit in the kiln, big giant bowl platter. And this is, all this is Spectrum's Pearl White, 2 coats. There you go. I mean, it does show off the texture really well. It pooled a little bit more than I would have liked in the middle. On the edges, I used a placemat, Temu placemat. On the edges, I use stamps that I had made. So they're just a bunch of stamps I had made. I mean, it's beautiful. But you know, I do think the terracotta is important to have that contrast. I think without that, it would have been a total failure. But as it is, what do you guys think? It's okay. It's nice. It's not great. I'm hoping the next one is great. But before I show you the next one, I have a story. I have a story to tell. Okay. So you see the terracotta. I do the inside. I do the whole peacock thing. Hi. Hey there. I turn it over and I do the pencil mark so I know where to stop the glaze, right? So I carefully do the pencil so I know where to stop glazing it so it doesn't touch this kiln shelf. I'm glazing it. I'm glazing it with Coyote's Ancient Iron. Coyote's Ancient Iron, which, you know, I'm kind of experimenting with right now. There's texture on the back. So that texture that you see there on the inside, I have it on the outside on this next bowl. Sorry, I have an itch. I don't want to touch my face because, I don't know, they say that stuff that you shouldn't touch your face until you wash it when you're touching kiln shelves and kiln post, that it causes cancer. I don't know. Okay, anyways, so I'm glazing. I'm being very careful not to cross that line. And then I go, Lori, I say to myself, Lori, what are you doing? This is terracotta. You don't need to be careful. And then I start glazing the whole thing because it looks like the same color as terracotta. This is why you should not be glazing when you're tired, because I was exhausted. I'm like, I gotta get it done. I gotta get the kiln load going. So then I start putting, ancient iron all over where I know it's going to touch the kiln. So, and then but I realized pretty quickly, I probably had only done maybe half, maybe a little more than half. I realized, oh, this isn't terracotta. This is glaze. I just screwed up. So I get my sponge and I'm wiping, and I wiped as much as I could, but you know, there's a lot of texture in there. So I don't know. I don't know. I put it on a bunch of cookies. So it's on a bunch of cookies, just in case, but I don't know what's down there. Anyways, the message is, the cautionary tale is, do not glaze when you're tired. You will make stupid mistakes, as I did. That was a stupid mistake. I'm not saying I'm stupid, but I'm saying that was a stupid mistake. Okay, are we ready to see? I don't know if I'm ready to see. Let's see what we find out. Here we go. I'm anxious to see it though. Oh my God, my gloriousness. Maybe one of the most beautiful things I've ever made. I'm not even exaggerating. Let's hope it's in one. Oh my God. It is gorgeous. It is. See? Actually, happy accident. It's beautiful that it has that texture showing. And look at this ancient iron. I don't think we have any cracks. We don't have any cracks. Oh my goodness. You ready? No, this is not a peacock bowl. Not a peacock bowl. What was I thinking? Just a gorgeous bowl. This is bee mixed with grog. Okay, take it in. Come on. That is beautiful. I'm very pleased with myself. No pinholes. No pinholes, no cracks, no runs. Just one of the most beautiful things I've ever made. I'm actually like wanting to cry. I think it is one of the most beautiful things. I've been feeling a little less confident. I don't know. You know, I think we all go through moments where we're hard on ourselves. Trust me, I am proud of what I have accomplished. I feel good about a lot of my work, but I'm not where I want to be. And I think that's why, I have a bunch of videos I haven't posted, and I think the reason I haven't posted them, this one, well, this today is June 9th, I believe. What is the date today? Today is June 9th. You probably won't see this until July, because I've got 2 other videos that I just posted one today, and I've got 2 more to post. I had 3 that were sitting around that I didn't post. I just feeling like I just a little bit down on myself. So doing something like this is really, really important. I mean, we don't want to put our mood based on how good or bad our last piece of work is or our last kiln load is. I know that. I'm a psychologist. But just because we know something doesn't mean we're not human, right? Okay. I digress. Let me go into what this is. There will be a slideshow at the end. And by the way, if you are enjoying my videos, please do subscribe. Please like it, do the things. And if you are subscribed and watching, I appreciate you so much. It means everything to me. And we all talk about it, but it's so true. It's so meaningful, this community that we have. It's the only reason that I keep going. It's work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of it's an emotional, what is it? It's taxing. It's emotionally taxing sometimes, but it's also incredibly rewarding. It's kind of like all relationships, right? But it does take a lot of work, and it is work that sign me up. I am up for it. But the thing that keeps me going and keeps me in it's the people. It's all about the people. Yeah. Okay. We've got 2 coats of Amaco's Sun Shower Flux. That's Sunbeam with the speckles, the Sun Shower. And then what I did, by the way, this is based on an old glaze combination that I did a long time ago. But I did some little extra things to it. I've got here and here, I've got Textured Turquoise by Amaco, 2 coats. So I've got 2 coats here, 2 coats here, just in a circle. And then, guess that jungle gem. Yep, you guessed it. I've got mixed melon on the edge, 2 coats, and I've got 2 coats here overlapping the Textured Turquoise. So that is what that is. I really love it. I'm so hot. It's so hot in here. Let me put this down and let me just say, I don't even know. I don't think I can sell that. I'm not gonna sell that. I'm gonna keep it. It's mine. Again, thank you so much. I want you to keep learning, keep playing, keep going. Those are not just words that I say. These are words that I live. These are words that I believe. These are words that have kept me alive. And I mean that sincerely. They're not just empty words. Keep learning, keep playing, keep going. It's everything. And I think a lot of you know what I'm talking about. So thank you again. You're gonna see me soon because I've got 2 more kiln openings that I just need to post them. And I'm still making stuff. So I've got a bisque load ready to go in, and I have 2 more. I have 2 more big bowls, and I will do a peacock, but I do really like that one too. And I've got some really cool trays, and I'm still figuring things out. I don't know if I'll ever stop figuring things out. Okay, just lots of appreciation. Uh-oh, I touched my lips and my mouth with my Cancer Kiln Post hands, but stay for this slideshow, and like and subscribe if you are liking it, and I hope you are. Okay, thank you. Bye.